glad that you are here today and hope that you have left your average at home or on the bus and are ready to have a respectful and responsible day.
Ready means to be in the right place at the right time with the right stuff.
Respectful means treating others the way you want to be treated.
And responsible means doing your job with a smile on your face and giving perfect effort.
Speaking of responsibility, our first responsibility is to be ready to show respect for the rights that we have in this country and at the school.
We do this by daily saying the Pledge of Allegiance, the school pledge, and doing a moment of silence.
To show respect when we say the pledge, we stop what we're doing, stand up, put our hand over our heart like this, and say the pledge loudly, clearly, and with pride.
Would you please stand for the pledge and remain standing for the school pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge.
I pledge myself as a Kennedy dragon to be ready for the day ahead of me. I will be respectful of myself, my teachers, and all others with me throughout the day. I promise to be responsible for myself, my actions, and my learnings. I work my hardest to be the best dragon I can be.
Please take a moment to reflect silently on your day, your activities, and what you hope to accomplish.
My name is Elena.
And I am Emily.
Another responsibility that we have is to try to keep each other safe by slowing down and spreading germs.
We do this by frequently washing our hands. When we wash our hands, we want to use soap and water or an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
When we wash our hands, we want to get all parts of our hands, the palms of our hands, the back of our hands, and between our fingers and our fingertips, plus our wrists and our thumbs.
When we wash our hands, we want to do it for at least 20 seconds, so let's wash our hands.
Bam!
Now that we have washed our hands, done our pledge, and a moment of silence, let's get started with birthdays.
We have a lot of birthdays today and this weekend. Angel, Jernan, and Tristan Garrett are 11 today. Margarita Lopez and Ava are 7. Alice Lance is 5, and Troy Edward is 6. On Saturday, Bella turns 10 years old.
Sunday, Simon Yang and Brian Mendez Torres turns 8 years old. Mary Kay Flores and Mayla Hancock will be 5, and Nicole Galaviz Concita will be 4 years old today. Happy birthday.
Our next responsibility each morning is to make our lunch choice.
For lunch today, we will have personal pan pizza, fresh fruit, zucchini dippers, and of course, sweet yellow corn.
If you don't want that pizza, you can always get PB&J or muffin and yogurt.
Here to tell us about the weather is Riley.
Hi, I am Riley, and I will be bringing you today's weather report. Today is predicted to be partly sunny with a 24% chance of rain and with a high of 88 and a low of 67. Have fun.
All right, it is Friday, and Friday, Warren here has got some stuff to tell us about snakes. Is that right? All right, so what kind of snake are we going to talk about today?
The Sumatran python.
The Sumatran python? Wow, I've never even heard of that one. I know what a python is, but the Sumatran python. All right, tell us about the Sumatran python.
So why I know about it is because Mr. Bird told me.
Oh yeah? Mr. Bird told you about it? What's interesting about it? Why do you like it?
Well, I like certain snakes, and I was telling y'all about this because
he said he was gonna bring some of his snakes in.
He's going to bring some of his snakes to school. All right.
One over 2 of them, and he said he'd let me hold some. And so, he told me about Sumatran python, and he said that you can't ever trust them because they tend to bite a lot.
Ooh, I would not like to be bit by a python.
And have you ever heard of a reticulated python?
I have heard of a reticulated python, yeah. I don't know what it means. I got to look that word up again. It's a vocabulary word I haven't memorized. Reticulated. That's a big word. So do they have do they have venom, or do they squeeze when they're going to eat something?
So there's 4 different categories of snakes. There's poisonous, constrictor, non-venomous, and copycat.
Oh, okay. And a python, is that a constrictor? Yeah. Yeah, they squeeze their prey.
It's a strike class, and I don't know what other class it is.
Cool. Well, awesome. So those are some facts about Sumatran pythons. Thank you very much, Warren. Thanks, Warren. Now it is time for our morning message. Please make sure that we are being respectful listeners to Mia as she brings us the morning message of diversity.
Thank you, Mr. Newport. Good morning, Kennedy Elementary. This is Mia with a few words of wisdom. Way in the 1950s, basketball shoes all looked pretty much alike. All through they did come in 3 colors, black, white, and red. Today we have dozens of athletic shoes to come from. They're from tennis, some from running, some just for walking. And that's a good thing. It means that shoes compromise understanding that their custom, not just their shoes, come in many different shapes and sizes. Have you ever heard of this saying? Arctic variety is the spite of life. Variety means having a selection of different things. Variety makes life much more interesting. Today we be aware of just how different and special each and one of us are. This is then notice how much more wonderful that makes our world. With something to think about, this is Mia. Make it a great day or not, it's your choice. Okay.
That's all the announcements we have for today.
Please help Mr. Butcher, Mr. Newport, and your teachers keep us safe, which is their job.
Be ready, respectful, and responsible students who focus on graduating in the year.
Because when you are ready, respectful, and responsible student, focus on graduating, you are boldly committed to student success.
I am Aubrey.
I'm Reagan. Have an awesome day.
All right, time for our Friday read aloud. This one is called The Little Guys. It's by Vera Brosgol. Vera Brosgol is the author and the illustrator. I do read alouds each day for 3 reasons. First reason is so I can try to model for you guys what good readers do. Good readers read fluently, which means they read the words correctly at a good pace, not too fast and not too slow, and with expression. Also, a second reason why we do read alouds is so that you guys can practice what good readers do as they're listening, whether they're reading to themselves in their head or if someone's reading to them. Good readers listen for, in a fiction book like this, they listen for the characters, who or what the story's about. They listen for the setting, where and when the story's taking place. And they listen for the sequence of events, what happens first, next, and last. And then they ask themselves questions as they go along. What just happened? How did it just happen? Why did it happen? What do I think is going to happen next? So here's the cover. Like I said, Vera Brosgol is the author, the person who wrote the words, and the illustrator, the person who drew the pictures. And here is our title page. Little guys. You are looking at the strongest guys in the whole forest, down here on this island. We are the little guys. Yes, we're small, but there are a lot of us. Together we are strong and we can get all we need. We can cross deep water where you can't see the bottom, off to find breakfast for the little guys. We never get lost in the big dark forest. Nothing to fear for the little guys. We can find enough food for all of us. A piece of cake for these little guys. We can lift things that weigh more than we do. No sweat for the little guys. We can climb the tallest tree there is. Easy peasy for the little guys. We can dig through anything that stands in our way. Nothing stops the little guys. We can beat up the biggest animals we find. Don't mess with the little guys. None for you, all for us. Hand it over to the little guys. We are the little guys. Yes, we're small, but there are a lot of us. Together, we are strong, and we have everything. We have everything. Uh-oh, they fell. Splash. We are the little guys. Yes, there are a lot of us, but we are small. We have all we need, and together, we are strong. I read this book to Miss Johnson's class last week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as they did.